What's up, friends, and welcome to another episode of our Speakeasy podcast. As always, that is
Ken.
The Man, and I'm John.
That's my other name. Yes.
The Man.
The Man.
Welcome to the Speakeasy.
Welcome, guys.
What's the password?
Yes, what is? Do you know where the secret little bell is? Doorbell button outside is.
You should know if you watched the beginning.
Yeah, I know. Everyone knows now.
The password is nipple.
Yes, it has all the spider webs and everything.
It does. Every time I push it, I'm like, oh, God.
It's like Indiana Jones trying to get the handle through. You know, you got to get to the button.
Yeah.
We did a toasted a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
And we're kind of like feeling the toasted stuff right now.
I like toasted, man. Let me ask you your opinion. Are you more of a toasted or double oaked?
Ooh. I might say toasted. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I agree.
Yeah, the toasted.
I feel like that toasted's got a little bit more sweetness.
But you know
it.
what? There's some amazing double oaks and there's
Yeah, I
some
guess. I
amazing
know.
toasted. I guess it's subjective.
I'm always driven to toasted and double oak, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, ooh, which one do I like better?
True.
But when you're going with what we are doing today, both are insanely good.
Yes.
Although I haven't had this, so I can't speak on it.
Do you, in your collection, do you have Peerless? Any Peerless?
Yeah, the double oak that you helped my
That is right.
my better half get for me for Christmas.
Yes, and I had the better half reach out to me recently, too.
Yes, I know. That's when you asked me if I got anything for Father's Day.
Yeah, how'd you make out on Father's Day? I did this backwards. Yeah, and you had the Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels barrel proof rye that I've been dying to buy.
Yeah.
That Total Wine said they were out of, and she's like, "Well, I ordered it." I was like, "Ordered it?" I was like, "They have it on the shelf." She's like, "No, they told me no." I was like, "So let's walk into Total Wine. I guarantee it's there."
Yeah.
And there it was.
Well, she still got it.
Yeah, and it's
Mission accomplished.
quarter gone already.
Oh.
Anyway,
Today we're doing a Peerless Toasted.
I love Peerless, man.
Yeah.
I love Peerless.
I like the bottle. I like it. Reminds me of like, the root beer candies.
Yeah,
you know, they have those like little barrel candies.
It's simple,
root beer
and it's just like a simple label.
Yeah.
You know? I'm dying to try the toasted rye or the double oak rye, one of the ryes. I don't think I've ever had a Peerless rye.
I have a rye.
Or have we? Have we done a Peerless rye?
Yeah. This is a rye.
Not the regular rye. I think there's like a toasted or
I have a
double oak
high
rye.
rye, I think, too, somewhere. Yeah. What's this? Oh, high rye.
High rye.
I got a rye and a high rye of the
High
Peerless
rye.
right there. So there you go, buddy.
But I've never had this toasted, this Peerless before.
Yeah, this was new for me, too. I just picked this one up recently. Peerless is not on the cheaper end necessarily,
No,
you know.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's overpriced, but it might be overpriced.
Ooh, sorry, dude. A little bit heavy there. But But yes, it's definitely got that appeal enough where people will buy it for that price, you know.
And so you want to...
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
I'm rushing there.
Yep,
Sorry.
yep. No, you're Puerto Rican.
So we've got
German.
Peerless Toasted Bourbon. This is batch number engine number 9.
Sweet.
55.9% alcohol, 111.8
1/10
proof.
perfect.
Yeah. Non-chill filter, strictly sweet mash. Another sweet mash. Interesting. Barrel proof, no water added. Thank you for letting me know that. This bourbon whiskey was finished in a toasted barrel, heated with a smaller flame for a more extended period of time than the standard charred method. Okay, that's pretty cool. And, this is Kentucky. Good old Kentucky.
And you see Peerless opened recently a tasting room down in old Louisville.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We need to make our way back.
Yeah, no, there's a lot that we can do if we went back.
A lot of new spots that since we've been...
Yeah, it'd be cool to go back there one day. Yeah, so this one is, let's get this nose, John. Ooh, I'm getting some sweetness. I'm getting some kind of like a brown sugar. Brown sugar.
Yeah. Vanilla bean.
Some vanilla bean.
You know what I'm...
That brown sugar is really dominant on this, though, man. Wow. Like that's all. Like I know you gotta love vanilla bean, and I could see that, but man, the brown sugar. It's like a brown sugar bomb.
It really is.
Yeah.
There's something else.
Yeah. Maybe a little cola.
I'm getting a little minty nose.
Some kind of like a hint of mint. Interesting. Not, well, yeah, I mean, that's what you get.
If you say so.
I don't know, man. I think it's brown sugar. I think it's a bakery notes in there, you know? I think brown sugar really just dominates, man. It smells good, though.
I have like maybe it's. I get like a tad of like an espresso smell, like when I'm making coffee. You know what I mean? When I make like a cappuccino or an espresso, like I'm getting a tad bit of that, and I'm actually dying to taste this.
Are you getting leather or no?
No,
All right.
no, don't hang me, folks.
All right, cheers. And the color on this one is a medium, slightly medium to dark, maybe, but nice color. Looks oily. Looks good.
Oh,
okay. Oak's coming through.
Okay, so I'm gonna double down on that espresso because I am getting like a mocha espresso cappuccino type of thing. Maybe like a
so mocha,
like a mocha latte type of
All right.
So that back end's a little chocolatey.
Do you feel like the brown sugar translate at all to it or no?
I do.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's really good, dude. There's something else I'm getting there.
I'm smelling this. I don't know if you can get anything on that. I'm kind of smelling the soap from the bathroom, so. That's your brown sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want some of my
brown sugar? What about that finish, man? That finish hangs out perfect.
I feel like the oak. I feel like the char kind of lingers. You know.
It does. It's up in here though. Mm-hmm. It's not. I don't know. Are you getting a big hug on that? I'm feeling it more in the throat. Mm-hmm. It lingers a little bit on the back end. The hug.
Yes, a slight hug, but I think for the proof, it's not really.
I thought I'd get more hug for the
proof. For that proof.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's good.
Sometimes big hug's not that great.
I think it's pretty solid. I like that charred finish. I like the process they put it through. Is it something that an average Joe will be able to pick up on? Like, oh, this must have been charged slower or something. You know, I don't know. Is it something I would normally pick up on? Probably not. You know, so
I get when I mix it with water. I get huge toasted marshmallow. Your water's so far away.
I know. I just noticed that.
So far away.
I'm like, damn it.
But I got a huge sip of toasted marshmallow.
Yeah. On that taste.
Mixed with the water.
All right. Interesting.
I would love to one day compare this to the popular double oak.
All right.
Just to see which one I prefer, because this is
really
good.
Really like Peerless Double Oaked.
I do too.
It might be my favorite from Peerless, but
I do too. I would just love to do maybe one day a side by side.
Yeah.
You know, this is
yeah.
This is solid though. I like it.
What are you giving it?
I'm going 3.95.
I'm going 3.85.
Okay.
So we're at about 3.9.
So then maybe you answered your own question there. What do you like better, a toasted or a double oak? Maybe you're more of the double
Well,
oak.
I think when it comes to Peerless, I like the double oaked better, but maybe another one, maybe Woodford Reserve, I like the double oaked better on that, or I don't know.
So you're going double oak.
For Peerless, I'm going double
Woodford
oaked.
does Woodford make a toasted something?
Yeah, they have some unique varieties.
Do they?
Like one-offs.
I think I've ever seen a Woodford
Yeah.
toasted.
What's that one I have? What was that Redux one? Was that toasted or not?
Was it?
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
I mean, I know Elijah's got their toasted stuff, but I don't remember Woodford ever having anything toasted.
They got some unique ones. I'll tell you that.
They do.
I have a double oak to open over there.
Yeah, that was too gimmicky.
Was that one Redux one toasted?
Redo? Was it redo?
Redo? Yeah, that's it. I butchered that.
I just wish Peerless wasn't so pricey, to be honest with you.
Here's a
Toasted oak 4-grain.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I've ever even heard of this. 2023?
And this is
Wow, the proof is so low.
Chocolate Whisper Redo, whatever, which I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. I haven't opened these yet. I don't know.
Yeah. They're little cute little baby bottles.
They're small. Yeah.
I was just saying, like, I wish Peerless wasn't, to be honest, so pricey.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, how much are these bottles
have more
alone?
They're all over $100.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think it's decent.
I wish it was more in the barrel range, like the 80, 85.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Good nonetheless. There hasn't been one that I've had from Peerless where I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. And I always love the wooden
the
wooden stop.
I love that, man. I want to do like an episode one day where we're like, if you had one bourbon just to sip on forever again, what would it be?
No, that'd be tough. That'd be a tough one.
Yeah. Essentially, that would be like your favorite bourbon, really. You know. We should put rules on that, though. It can't be super expensive. Because what we should do, like your best bourbon, 100 or less, or something.
All right. We'll talk about that behind the scenes. We'll put something together for a fun episode,
something.
And then we'll bring it up and we'll drink them together.
It's like a good go-to.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Yeah. I mean, there's so many to choose from. So
there are.
Peerless,
Always
toasted.
good.
Cheers to that. Good stuff. Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
I had texted you that, and you didn't really. I don't think you heard of them, right? Or you knew what they were at the time that I texted you. I was just like, look this up, man, because I'm watching people, and it's on Twitter or X now, and I'm watching other podcasts of people really like getting down and dirty, like looking into this stuff.
Okay.
And what I'm talking about is those. They're called flock cameras.
Flock? What the flock?
What the flock? What is that from?
I don't know.
Porkies.
Oh.
And these are cameras that are installed by your local municipalities and the federal government.
All right.
That are put up around to be able to see if a child was abducted.
Okay.
If there was a murder, if there's something, they can go back to these cameras. It's like a camera that might be on a light pole.
Okay.
A camera that might be on a building overlooking a playground. And they're...
But they use AI to pick up on certain things. Is that what it is?
They use a little bit of AI, and it's a lot of face-focused.
Okay.
License plate readers.
Okay.
Stuff like that. But they're growing. There's more and more. There's currently... I looked at the number today. It was like 100,000 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just sporadically put. The New York City region has a lot. The state of California, state of Texas have the most statewide.
Okay.
But people are getting upset saying that it is taken away from their constitutional laws and that you're watching us for no reason. You are watching every move I make, which is unconstitutional.
Like an invasion of privacy.
An invasion of privacy.
Okay.
You know, you have maybe somebody who's going to go to an abortion clinic and they don't want people to know.
Yes.
Meanwhile, it's out there. Maybe somebody who's going to a protest.
Okay.
But their job would look down on them if they were there. Okay. So they want to be incognito. But now there's a camera looking at them. You know what I mean? Stuff like that where they're like, you're violating my privacy by having random cameras.
Well, let's visit that right now. And let's just think about it and just, you know, like anything we do, we typically, you know, kind of play devil's advocate with stuff and everything. But if you are doing something maybe that you don't want people to know you're doing, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it, no?
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I might tell you that I'm against this because I don't want you to judge me, but I might go, but I'm pro for it. And I want to show my face.
All right.
You know? And it's not like really you have access to see these cameras and behind the scenes and see if, you know. But say, I don't. So what the government is saying and what these municipalities and police departments are saying is, you know, we don't look at these. We're not. So there's not somebody there really staring at these.
Yeah.
It's case by case basis.
Gotcha.
Say there was a fire at the local supermarket and there's just so happens to be a camera outside. Now we can track this person to see who walked out.
Yeah.
Now we can track them a few blocks later to see what car they went into. You know, like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody was complaining that there is a camera facing a park in a school.
Yeah.
Well, why are you looking at children? You know, well, if somebody grabs one of these children, we can see this. We can see who grabbed it.
Okay.
So there's two sides of the story.
It's a safety concern. It's basically for safety.
It's safety and trying to figure out, I guess, law-wise, if somebody were to do something wrong, how we can catch this person.
Yeah.
And then on the other end, you have somebody where saying, well, you know, I'm spending a day with my kid in the park. Now you're invading my privacy by filming me and recording me.
Yeah.
You know, which I see both sides.
Yeah.
But personally, you can put up all the cameras you want, man. If somebody were to take my kid,
you're gonna want to know that those cameras were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Remember that little girl? I think we're working on like 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
That got abducted from a park in New Jersey. Remember the mom like turned her head?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
That girl's never been found.
Yeah.
There's been nothing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if there was a camera there?
Yeah.
Maybe that could have helped.
There was always conspiracies and stuff that mom was involved or whatever.
Right.
But, you know.
But this little girl disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah. I understand, and I see that, and I see where that can be a thing where, you know, but I guess it depends how you look at it, you know. It depends on the reasoning for it and everything like that.
Dolce Maria Alvarez.
Yes, yeah.
2019. So we're working on 7 years now, man.
Yes. I hate to say it, but a lot of times that's sex trafficking and things like that, you know. And
man, for somebody that young, that's terrible. But listen, Big Brother watches everything, right? You go on your phone and you look for a pair of jeans at Old Navy. Next thing, you go on Facebook and you have, you know, advertisements for jeans at Old Navy. Me and you sit here and we talk about, man, Peerless is freaking good. I love it. Now you're going to go on Instagram and you're going to get a Peerless.
Well, it's even worse now because
advertisement.
now they have these like meta glasses. So like everything you're seeing, everything you're viewing, you know, how much access do they have to that, and what is that being used for too?
So what's worse, your phone listening to everything you do, or a camera that's actually there to protect you in case something were to go wrong? We can go back.
Your phone's with you at all times. These cameras are fixed. It's not like something following you necessarily.
Right.
So
right. So I'm pro these flock cameras, man. If this is going to help with child abduction, crimes, bank robberies, even road rage incidents.
Okay.
Incidents. I don't understand why people are in an uproar over it.
Yeah. They used to say this stuff about like the Easy Pass on the tolls and stuff like that. Like, oh, now they can track you. They know where you are.
You get that picture of your car when you don't.
Have you ever gotten a ticket?
Yeah, it's a picture of your car.
I don't think in New Jersey I think that expired where they can't.
Oh, they don't do that no more.
Take pictures of your license plate. Wasn't your brother? Didn't he work a job with that or something, or did something with that? Or maybe he just mentioned it to me or something or whatever. I thought that there was some kind of involvement there. Maybe not. But yes, but now I think New Jersey. I think that expired, so they don't do that anymore.
Okay.
But New York City, they do still do that, and I did get a ticket one time, and it was one of those, like, say it was 75% of the time it was yellow, and that 25% of that time was red, and all they will show you is the picture of you through the red.
Absolutely.
Not that 75% of that time that it was yellow. Right. And I'm like, dude, seriously, it was yellow,
Are traffic light cameras legal in New Jersey? So
no. That's what I'm saying. I think that expired. I don't think that they do that in Jersey anymore.
I remember.
I think it was like a trial thing, I think, with that.
I remember about 15 years ago, friend of a friend started a business where they were into putting cameras at the stoplights in towns, and they installed all these lights, these cameras, and then they got shut down because it became illegal. Or whatever, and they wound up like going out of business because it's just they wasted all their time.
Yeah,
is that still the case? Because I still see cameras.
So, but sometimes they may have just not removed them. But yeah, back to what you're saying about invasion of privacy, things like that. I mean, I think a lot more crimes would be solved if they were around. I just think it's anything in life that if there's a necessity for it, and maybe it's not the end of the world.
Illegal in New Jersey.
But listen to this, though, and I'm just gonna kind of go a little further into this. At my job, they were talking about, I don't know if it was Aldi or some supermarket where they were doing facial recognition when people were walking in, or maybe it was I don't know, it was some supermarket. I don't know which one it was.
For shoplifting background?
No, yeah, it's but it's just like a facial, like, oh, this member came in now, this member came in. There was something. I'm gonna look it up because now I'm curious. And it was,
if I walked into one of those stores and they did facial, like, what are they gonna see?
Yeah.
What do you know about me?
Yeah.
Like, what's the purpose? I could see trespassing purposes. Maybe people who have had, stole in their past, and maybe there's a mugshot, and you're like, but even if you had a past shoplifter, that's something in their past. You can't use that against them now.
So several supermarket chains in New Jersey, including Wegmans and ShopRite, use facial recognition technology for loss prevention and store security. They deploy these scanners in select stores to identify individuals previously flagged for misconduct or theft. How it works. The camera scan faces as you walk into or shop in the store. The match. The system compares your face to a database of people who have previously caused trouble. The alert. If a match occurs, store security gets a notification. Local supermarket policies. Wegmans uses the technology in elevated risk locations. We know what kind of locations those might be. They do not publicly list which specific New Jersey locations have the cameras. They state they do not sell or share the biometric data. So, okay, you have, say, certain locations where there's. You ever see that nowadays?
Which locations, Ken?
Nowadays, certain stores won't. They have to ID you, and if you're under 18, a lot of times like you can't even enter like a McDonald's nowadays in certain low.
Our town has a Dunkin' Donuts.
That does that.
During the school season, you had to be 18 to go inside the Dunkin' Donuts with your parents between a certain age. Yeah, between a certain time, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
On Ridge Road, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Because kids were just loitering?
They were fighting. They were loitering. Yeah, it was crazy.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So I guess, it's not necessarily the same thing, but kind of, in a way. They're trying to avoid an issue. These places, when kids are stealing or things are happening or people are stealing, not necessarily just kids, it gets to a point with, where it's like we're taking a hit on this, and we're not going to do that anymore. It's just like anything in life. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad apples that spoil it for the rest, So that's just the way it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually looking up now. Like, there's certain states that say what? If you catch a person shoplifting in Target, Walmart, don't stop them. Just let them go.
Ulta was a big one here. Even here in our nice town of Chester, Ulta in the shopping plaza over there was an issue with being with theft, and they see it happening. So one woman came in with, I think, a baby carriage and no baby in it, and just throwing shit in there.
States like California prohibit employers from requiring general employees to confront active thieves in order to protect workers from workplace violence. It's crazy. That's why these people walk in, grab whatever they want, and they just walk out.
Yeah.
And you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do? You're going to call the cops? By the time the cops get there, these people are long gone, and the cops aren't going to do anything about it.
But look what happens in like some of these big cities where a bunch of thugs rob a jewelry store. They come in, there's like 20 of them, and they just start hammering things, taking things, whatever. And
what can you do?
There's one thing in a Pokemon store. Well, with this flocking stuff,
you can track these people.
You can
eventually track them down.
Yeah.
You're going to get license plate readers.
Yeah.
You're going to get facial recognition.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with it.
I guess the whole thing is this. I'm fine with it if there's no malice intentions, but how can you determine if it's malice or not? How can you tell there's not some weirdo behind that camera? You know
how you can tell? You can tell by this. I'm going to see my mistress, and I'm walking down the street, and I'm parking in front of her house. I'm going to her house. Now my wife, thinks I'm cheating on her, and she wants to go forward and say, "Hey, I'm going to get a private investigator or whatever." And
but private investigator's not going to have access to that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can you have access to this stuff? If you can get access to this stuff, then there's an issue there.
Yeah.
This should be for crime.
And it would never hold in any kind of court or anything. It won't hold anything because it's used for something that is no crime necessarily.
So what is really the uproar? What is the argument around this? Because like I said, if your son is in the park and you turn your back for 5 minutes and he's gone, now all of a sudden you have a camera looking down.
Yeah.
It's like our Ring cameras. How is that any different? Everybody has a Ring camera.
Yeah.
I had a cop ring my bell a couple weeks ago at 6 a.m. A neighbor 2 doors down from me got his car stolen, and he wanted to see if I had anything on my Ring camera. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I can say no. I don't need to show you anything.
Yeah.
But why not?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
But did you have anything on there or not?
No, I didn't.
No.
My Ring camera sucks.
Oh.
My Ring camera goes off if a dog is across the street walking, but if somebody walks up my porch, it doesn't go off. I don't understand it. No, I don't understand.
You might have to change the parameters or something on that.
Maybe. But it's just, what's the difference? Yeah. Everybody has a Ring camera now.
Yeah. What is the difference?
What is the difference? If we can make our country and our cities and our neighborhoods safer by adding more cameras.
I know. I think what people are concerned with is what happens next. We start with this, and then what about, what happens next? Is it one extreme to another? Is basically.
Yeah, I mean, people's argument it's unconstitutional. You're taking away my privacy.
Yeah,
and I get it, I understand it, but what do you?
Yeah,
wouldn't you just? Doesn't safety come first?
Yeah, no, I know.
If we can figure out a way to stop crime and stop these bad things from happening, aren't you for that?
Yeah. The real question is, why is there a need for it? And
well, because we live in a backwards ass society right now,
and unfortunately, it's been
society's worse than there's more bad than good. If you think about it,
it's been driven to that, and that's the issue, And it shouldn't have to be, but there's too many bad parents out there that raise their kids or their whatever that end up committing these heinous crimes half the time. We had a slightly off topic. A couple weeks ago, someone got murdered here in Chester.
Wow, murdered.
Yeah. Yep.
Do tell.
Yeah, it was someone who was a therapist, and she They haven't solved the crime yet. There's no, we first it was like an alert someone had been murdered and this and that and whatever. Actually, one of my coworkers today had asked me if I heard about it and stuff like that. And it was a new mother, I don't want to say her name, stabbed to death in her home in broad daylight.
That looks like you.
It looks like a shirt I might wear. But yeah, investigators in New Jersey are searching for whoever fatally stabbed a 35-year-old woman inside her home in broad daylight. She was killed on June 6th at her home in Chester, about 40 miles away. Okay, we don't need to know that. The public information officer for the Morris County Prosecutor's Office confirmed to People that she was the victim of the attack after initially declining to identify her due to ongoing investigations in the case. Responders were sent to her home just after 4:30 on June 6th in response to a report of a woman in cardiac arrest, according to dispatch obtained by People.
Who called?
But you can read the rest there. I don't know if she called or someone else called. I don't know. The caller did advise that they have a large... When I say they, that means it might have been her that called.
What?
When asked if the injury was traumatic, the dispatcher said he did not know.
I feel like...
Yeah, it's a little off there.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little... What the caller did advise they had a large laceration in the breast.
Yeah. But it was... autopsy has said that it was from the stab wounds.
Okay. So she got stabbed by somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, 90% of these cases, it is a family member.
Yeah, someone that they know or something.
Where's the face of her husband in that picture?
Well, I hate to be the one to jump to any kind of conclusion.
Yeah, we've watched enough crime documentaries where we know that, that's mostly the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cheating on her or was a girlfriend of him.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
I just think cameras in general, the more we can put out, man, the more it just protects us. Like my kids they like to go out and about now.
Yeah.
And my wife is always hesitant to let them go out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when we were 15, 16 years old, we walked around town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's different nowadays. No, it's not. It's different because we know about it. It's because there's phone cameras and there's social media. The same creeps existed 20 years ago, 30 years ago. We need to give them their freedom. And if it makes it feel any better, if something were to happen to one of my kids, to know that there's, we can catch the person because there's an extra camera sitting on a pole.
Yeah.
God bless you. Thank you, government.
Yeah.
Thank you, municipality. Thank you. Thank you for putting that up there. Thank you, neighbor, for having a Ring camera.
Yeah.
My car gets stolen out of my driveway and my Ring camera's dead. The neighbor across the street has a Ring camera.
Yeah.
Thank you for having that camera.
Well, it's kind of like just another, thing to think about, too, as well, is, what happens when you receive an Amazon delivery? What do you get?
They have to take the picture.
Exactly. The picture, they're confirming the photo, it's there. Now because of that picture, okay, I know it was delivered. That's my front stoop. I know exactly what I'm looking at. And if it's gone, that means
it's not them.
Yes.
And how many times have you ever gotten a picture of your Amazon delivery and it's not your front stoop?
Yeah.
And you're like, call Amazon, listen, this ain't my house.
Yeah. One time I may have mentioned that on the podcast, though. I had something that was not cheap, and it was delivered to the wrong house. But it was delivered by some kind of special service. You know how sometimes it's not your typical delivery company?
DHL
but it was something even... But the interesting thing about this service is that they didn't take one photo. They took like 6. They took one of like the front of the house, the driveway. I've never seen something like this before.
That's a little bit much.
Yeah. And they took like, I'm dead serious.
Picture you in the bathroom taking a shower. That's not cool.
So it was delivered to the wrong house. But here, listen to this. Because of the multiple photos, I went to the town Facebook group and I said, does anyone recognize this house? And I posted all the photos because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thankfully I got a lot of photos out of it, And within 5 minutes, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the house on whatever drive. I went over there. The package was still sitting on the stoop, and I don't know if they had a Ring camera or something because I said, "This is my package. My name says it right here. I just you can see it on Facebook. It was delivered to your house by mistake, because I don't want to be accused of stealing something."
Well, I'll tell you my story where I had an Amazon package delivered, and I got the update that it was delivered, and I looked at the picture, and it was the people across the street. It was their house.
Yeah.
So now I open up the curtains. There's no package there.
Yeah.
So I walk across the street, knock on the door.
Yeah.
The kid opens the door, and I was like, "Hey, man," I was like, "I think you got a package delivered."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, I didn't get nothing."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I have the picture right here.
And he's like, "Oh, let me look." And he's like, "Oh yeah, here's a box." He goes, "I didn't even look at who it was made out to or whatever." He's like, "Oh, here you go."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay."
That happened to my in-laws, and they never got the package. It was one of those deals. They're like,
I would have called the cops and be like, here's physical proof because of a picture.
Yeah.
So,
I think
I'm sorry, man.
I think technically because it was delivered to their house, there's nothing that typically the person who was supposed to receive the package can do at that point. You have to file a claim, you have to do whatever, and that's even if they see which house it went to, I don't know if there's much you can do about it. So, but you could say "F you" to your neighbors. I'll never freaking hey, next time I get a package of yours, mine.
Yeah. And now as many porch pirates as there are, I mean, it's helpful. I think as many cameras that can be put up in as many neighborhoods and as many Ring cameras and security systems that we put up, the better. Because we live in a society of sickos, and we live in a society where there's too much technology, and I don't want to sound off, but if you look at some of like these Amazon drivers and UPS drivers, Amazon is so damn popular.
Yeah.
They hire anybody.
Oh, you see that thing with that FedEx?
There's a dude that comes up with like a 1985 station wagon because, and he's got 35,000 packages and he can't see the address, so he just throws it on a random porch.
I saw something on the news one time. I think the person took a photo of the package and then took the package and walked, like one of the workers or something, But here's the thing. Everything is on camera nowadays.
Everything.
But you saw that thing, that FedEx guy who kidnapped the little girl?
No.
Oh, yeah. That was a big... Yeah. Dude, he freaking kidnapped a little girl.
While he was delivering the package?
Yeah.
Who does that?
He kidnapped her. He has video in his FedEx truck with the little girl standing in the back.
Yeah, you have to know. That's when you're off. That's when you have to know you're being watched and recorded.
Rapes him.
You don't give two shits.
And the fucked up thing is murders.
Don't say that.
Murders her, and you can hear.
I heard nothing about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah. He went to. Yeah. I mean, gosh, he might be getting a death penalty.
I hope he does. I hope he gets raped first and then gets a death penalty.
Yeah.
But I mean, even go down to videos that you watch on like your DoorDash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people do Uber Eats and DoorDash now, and then you got a person coming and they're like wiping their ass and they're putting it on the straw of your drink and they're leaving it in front and they're taking a picture and they're leaving. What the fuck? What'd you just do?
That's why I don't do that shit, man.
You just wiped your ass on my straw.
Yeah.
Or you're eating my French fries as you're, you're delivering it.
I know.
I think the more security and the more cameras, the better. Yeah. Put them everywhere. I don't care.
Do you know how much trouble we would be in now if we had all those cameras around when we were younger?
I mean, I kind of set fire to the meadows. If there were cameras in there, I'd be in jail right now.
Bunch of Christmas trees knocked down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. We'd be in...
But back then, if there were a lot of cameras around, maybe we wouldn't do that stupid shit because we'd have been like, oh, God, somebody's watching.
No more rolling pumpkins down the hills.
Yep. Yeah. Tires down the Bevel Place. Zelmar.
So, we would have been smarter kids, probably.
I think it's beneficial.
Yeah.
Especially as a grown adult and a parent, I think it's beneficial to have. Is Big Brother watching? They are. You know what? You can't do anything about it. Yeah. Like I said, we're going to talk about Peerless right now, and I'm going to go on Facebook, and the first thing is going to be a Peerless advertisement. It is what it is. Yeah. You want to have a phone? You want to have internet? They're listening.
Yeah.
You want to have a child? Thank the Lord that there's a camera watching everything they do.
Yeah, I guess as a parent, our perspective might be a little bit different, because of our children, because of situations like the stupid FedEx guy, you know, yeah. But in that case, that guy knew there was cameras. He knew there was freaking going on. He knew there was.
We watched that crash documentary. I mean, those cameras helped determine the speed the girl was going down a side street. You know what I mean? Cameras help. There's not... If there's 5,000 cameras in New York City, there's not 100 people sitting there watching. 24 hours a day. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at what this guy just did.
I guess what you're saying is,
oh my God, this guy's whacking off in the corner.
It's on a need to
it's
have
on a need to know basis.
Yeah, like you need to.
Somebody just got robbed in Central Park. Good thing we have a camera. We can go back to it and look. Yeah. That's the difference, man. I don't think there's people just sitting there and going, oh, yeah, this girl's sunbathing in Central Park right now. No. It's when a crime happens and you need backup, it's there.
Yeah. Makes sense. Interesting. I didn't know about this till now, though. That since you brought till today when you brought up flock.
Look up the map. Look, there's a flock camera map, and there's a website you can go and watch. I believe some background on these.
And I don't see the Eagles complaining on these Eagle cams and things.
I just shit out an egg. Why are you watching me? This is personal.
That's how my wife watches those Eagle cams. She's like, the eagle got knocked out of its nest. It was on the news, too.
Eagles and robins. There's a lot of robin cams. Yeah.
Peerless Distilling.
I like this, man.
Toasted.
I like it.
Good stuff. It was, like I said, there's not much from Peerless I could say I don't like. Everything's pretty good. Everything's pretty solid.
True that, boo.
Let us know what you think about this whole camera thing.
Are you afraid of Big Brother?
After you subscribe to our YouTube page.
Subscribe for it.
And tell us what you think about that. And I could see where someone might say, yeah, all right.
Invasion of privacy.
Yeah, I can see. Listen, we're not totally the opposite of what you're thinking on that, but we kind of try to understand and see why they may be doing it.
No more topless sunbathing in the backyard, ladies. Sorry.
Well, there goes that for me. Cheers, John.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Baby.
All right.